Hi, Kalonica. My message in this new video is about the tape that you can put on your drumsticks. This is something I've talked to you, but it seems that you're not using them, and it's just a reminder of that. uh, it's because it can be very dangerous um, with the velocity of your strokes. You bang your strokes with such a power that if your drumstick break, uh, they can cut your hand very deep, and this is very dangerous. This is no joke because you sit the wood's gonna cut your hand, and all the tendons, the ligaments, everything, uh, the surgeon will need to resew the put them back together, and it's a very complex surgical operation, and it can take long distance, long long period of time to get back to where you were, if you can come back to where you were, because you can have sequels of that, and this is serious stuff. And just by using simple tape, like the one I proposed you in the email, tennis players tape, packaging tape, all those kind of tape, they will not um, they will not block. Your drumstick will still break. You can still break your drumstick. They will not stop the drumstick from breaking, but they can stop the the wood to cut your hand, the sliver to cut your hand. And let's say you have an answer from a recording studio. Say, I would like to work with you, and on a recording session, you cut your hand. You're gonna have a bad notation by the recording studio, because even if it's not voluntary, you it's an accident. They will still have to find somebody else and reorganize the session, reorganize the production of the soundtrack. Just that is an example of that. But most of all, um, you will have it will always it will never cure fully. You will always have sequels of them, and I think it's something that you can stay away from by doing just the right things. And tape, packaging tape, costs nothing, and it will prevent the sliver from cutting open, opening up and cutting your hand. And if you think that the packaging tape, plastic packaging tape, are too slippery, you can add on top a sort of tennis player's tape or a hockey player's tape, something that is more comfortable to your hand, that it will be, or a cycling handlebars tape, something like that. So it will protect you from those stupid bad luck that can easily happen, because I see in your videos sometimes that you use drumsticks that are quite a little bit tired. They are a little breaking up and tired. So and those drumsticks can break at any time, especially with your super powerful strokes. When you do strokes, sometimes you do very, very strong strokes, and this can be very dangerous. So this is, and since you are such a great performer, this is something to consider seriously. And although those drumsticks, you cannot prevent them from breaking, even if you take um, carbon fiber drumstick, they can still break. And those can be also very dangerous because carbon fiber can be very sharp edges, can be, have sharp edges and they cut your hand. But although you don't have to wear gloves, but by using those tape, which are super available whenever you want, and they are super inexpensive, uh, those uh, those things can they will protect you 100% from this kind of accident, and this is something that uh, I think it's unconceivable for a person, a musician of your quality. This is something that you cannot conceive that to happen, but it can happen because your strokes are too powerful. And although this is very, very nice, this is also very, very dangerous. So this is something to seriously consider. And those tapes are available anywhere on AliExpress, on eBay, at the sporting goods stores, in the hardware stores, anywhere you want, you can find them. They're very inexpensive. Me, I purchase them all the time. I purchase them on Home Depot and hardware stores, and we even deliver for free. So me, I use those kind of tape for packaging, but they can be useful at a lot of different things, and especially to protect your hands from this kind of accident. And this is, uh, I think this is something that you must you must take into consideration, because it's when it doesn't happen doesn't mean it will never happen. And although you don't think about that um, when everything's going fine, uh, it happened to you sometime. You had injuries on your hand someday about this this kind of thing, broken sticks. But this is when I see your drumsticks that are very tired and damaged, and you continue to do your powerful strokes. I'm worried that it will someday break and cut your hands. And this is absolutely no joke. Me, I cut someday. I cut Achilles tendon just a little bit, about 25%. But after that, I got a surgery on that Achilles tendon, and I got surgery. The surgeon did the, the the sewing of that tendon, and then after that, I had a recovery of about 1 month. But after that, uh, my tendon was not as flexible. It was a little bit hard, a little bit stiffer. So imagine that it happens on your in your hand, that you cut the muscles in your hand, and then even if they sew your tendon and ligaments back to position, you will still not have the kind of agility that you have right now. So it's very, very important that a person of your caliber protect your assets, and your hands are are your assets, just like a virtuoso pianist, or a virtuoso violinist, or any kind of musician, a virtuoso. They protect, they insure, they have insurance on their hands. Why? Because if they hurt, they, they, they injure their hands, they will still have, they will not have a um, job income. They will not be employed. They will not have contract, but they will still have revenue to survive. So that's why they insure their hands. And you, at the level of quality of musician that you are, I think this is something to take very, very, very carefully. To be very careful about that, and to protect your hands. And this, the broken stick can be very, very possible, something that can happen. And just by using those tape, you will be absolutely safe. It will. Those tapes are super strong, and they don't tear up easily. So you will be perfectly safe in that area. So this is something I want you to consider and to do something about that. This is my prayer for you, Kalonica. I love you, baby.